In today's Farm Report, the Minnesota State Auctioneers Association held its annual convention last week. At the convention, they named their champion auctioneer, and this year, it's local auctioneer Isaac Schultz of Schultz Auctioneers of Upsala. Schultz explains how he got involved in the auction business.
Got introduced to the auction business because I am a third-generation auctioneer. My family has been in the business for many, many years. I believe my dad has been an auctioneer for about 35 years, and I kind of came up through those ranks. During my mid-teens, I decided to try and practice and develop my chant. And in working with my dad and other auctioneers, was able to develop what is my auction chant.
Schultz explained how auctioneers come up with the chant that they use during an auction.
Every auction chant is different. I don't think you can find two auctioneers that sound identical. However, when you go to auction school, you can have they tell you that you can have a two-part or a three-part chant, which really is a question about how many filler words you choose to use in your chant. You don't have to use any filler words, which would be if you're just saying 25, 30, 25, 30, would you give, and then I say, would you give 30? I'm at 25, would you give 30? You're basically asking a question.
Schultz talks about what auctioneers think about when they're in competition.
The number one thing when competing is that you're not competing against other auctioneers. While there are other contestants that day, and at the end of the day, one will be chosen over another, you are really competing to be your best self. You're the best auctioneer that you can be in the moment, and that's what I strive for. So when you're practicing, you basically try and get yourself in a situation that you will be in when you cross the stage and are competing in front of the 5 judges.
Schultz talks about what folks should do if they want to enter the auction business.
So you're practicing your chant, but if you are an entirely new auctioneer, what I would tell you is that you want to find a way for another auctioneer to bring you under his wing. And I know that there are a whole host of great auctioneers in central Minnesota who are oftentimes very willing to have people to come on underneath them and learn the business, because one, it is the business side of things as well as learning the auction chant, and so to have a mentor is very important.
Schultz gives us a sample of what he does during an auction.
We give $25. I'm 25. Now 30, but I get 30 here. Now 35, but I get 35 here. Now 40, but I get $40. Now 45, but I get 45. I have sold it $40.
We've been speaking with Isaac Schultz of Schultz Auctioneers. Schultz was named the Minnesota State Auctioneers Association State Auctioneer Champion. Congratulations to Isaac Schultz of Upsala.